everybody. This is the thejonnymar, and I am continuing with Pokemon Blue and my complete Pokedex journey. So in my last episode, we took out Brock, the first gym leader of this area. We got the Boulder Badge, and I also caught a Pikachu, and then leveled up Pikachu, and we also have Squirtle. And then at the end of the episode, I traded over some Pokemon from Pokemon Red to get my Pokedex up to 9. So in this episode, we're going to head over to Route 3, and we're going to start taking on a large number of trainers that are now available since we beat Brock. So as we head to the east here, you'll notice that the person is missing from that particular area, and that is because we beat Brock, and so now we can move on. I did look at you. Is that a problem? Who are you anyway? You are a generic class, alright. And you have a Pidgey. Well, that is nice for our Pikachu. Unfortunately, we can't kill you, and thankfully Sand Attack missed. Alright, so this is nice. We'll get some easy experience here, hopefully, for our Baby Ninja. And then we're going to have to keep Baby Ninja in the first slot, as we learned at the last gym. The Pokemon in the first slot is the one that comes out first. And previously we also learned that if you switch out a Pokemon after at least one turn, they will still get experience. Ow! That Gust did quite a bit of damage. But we should finish off the Pidgey here. So while we're fighting these trainers, we're going to have to keep Pikachu in the battle to get experience, because we got to get him up to a level that is competitive against these different trainers, and especially the trainers that are coming up in Mount Moon. Quit staring if you don't want to fight. Alright. Noted. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. Did you? I don't remember you. You were one of the generic bug catchers? Oh yes, I remember this Caterpie from Viridian Forest. I'm going to kill it again. Well, not kill it. Make it faint. Unless you're playing a Nuzlocke. Then it's dead once it's knocked out. And it's doing quite a bit of damage to me, so that's unfortunate. Pikachu does not level up very quickly as it levels up. But it does take a lot more experience to level up than, say, Squirtle. And now we have to take on a Weedle. So there are actually 3 bug catcher fights amongst these different trainers here. God dang it. Stupid Poison Sting. Here on Route 3. So we're going to have to take care of that. And since we are so close to the Pokemon Center in Pewter City, all I'm going to do is head back to the Pokemon Center after the battles, if needed, and I'll just cut back to when we return after healing. Alright, use your silly string shot. Hopefully that won't make a huge difference. Pikachu has speed for days, and to spare. Oh man. Alright, that's good. I guess. As long as we still go first. Oh no, don't critical. Okay. That should be good enough. So we'll heal, and then we will come back and take on the next trainer, who, for me, is one of the most infamous lines in this Generation 1 Pokemon game. Yes, I know, there are other kinds of Pokemon than those found in forests. Be right back. Alright, let's do it. Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. I love that line. But we take on a youngster with his level 11 Rattata. Rattata is very dangerous. It has a very high attack and speed, especially against a lower level. Oh man, Pikachu. It can knock out Pikachu pretty quick. Oh, of course you survived. I'm gonna risk it. Risked it for the biscuit. And we grew to level 11. Now Akins. Well, Akins isn't as dangerous as Rattata. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to... I think I can take one more hit. Oh no. Well, if it's gonna use Wrap, then we're definitely going to have to heal. Or switch to my other Pokemon. Considering we're so close to the Pokemon Center, I don't want to have to use items unless absolutely necessary. And so I'm going to try to conserve my potions. Alright, there we go. Knocked out youngster. But that does mean we will have to backtrack yet again. I am storing them in my Pokemon Center on the PC. Alright, next one. Let's fight. What are you? Are you a bug catcher? You are. So this is the last bug catcher I'm going to show off on this route. There is one more, but I'm actually going to cut out that battle because all they do is have the same types of Pokemon. So it's quite redundant. The last one just has a Caterpie and a Metapod that are slightly leveled higher than this one. I think they're around level 10. So I will identify that Pokemon trainer when we get to it. But this is what I like to see. Kakunas or Metapods. Pokemon that are not going to fight back and are just easy experience, especially for a special attacker like Pikachu. So we can level up Pikachu as quickly as possible. There we go. Level 212. And 2 more to go. Oh man. Let's take on Caterpie. And then probably the last one will be a Metapod. So I mentioned in my earlier episodes that I like to do challenge runs of Generation 1 games. And my favorite challenge run I've ever done is actually a low Pokedex run. So not a complete Pokedex run like I'm doing for this series, but I tried to do a run where I got the least number of Pokedex entries possible. And so during that run, I got 3 Pokedex entries. Now theoretically, I could have just gotten 2, but I ended up getting 3. And the reason for that is I wanted a Pokemon that could use Cut as well as Fly, just for the ease of travel associated with using Fly. You could certainly beat the game without Fly, but it does make some of the areas a lot more annoying. So my starter was Squirtle in that particular run, because Squirtle can learn Surf as well as Strength, which are both required. And then I had a Farfetch'd. So I caught a Spearow and then traded it for Farfetch'd, because Farfetch'd could learn Fly as well as Cut. We have another youngster here. Let's see what he has. Oh, he has a big Spearow. Level 14. Well, fortunately, it is weak to electric. So we'll take it out in 2 turns. And it used Leer, so that's even better. So my Squirtle was my only active party member that I leveled in that particular playthrough. And I did not evolve it. I kept it as a Squirtle the entire game. And I also did not gain experience for Squirtle except in trainer battles. And then I think I also used the rare candies at the end of the game just to boost them. So my final level for Squirtle, after I beat the Elite Four, was 82. And I did it. I managed to beat the entire game, all of the trainers of the game, with just a Squirtle. So I had a final Pokedex rating of just 3, and Oak was not impressed. But I was like, hey, you should be impressed. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? I got through all those gyms that Squirtle was weak to in terms of his type. And I actually never evolved him. So I had to make full use of TMs to give him better moves, and then of course also he had to use the HMs to get the necessary skills to progress in the game. I think my total playtime was around 11 hours. It's amazing how much quicker the game goes by, since my usual playthrough of this game is around 20 to 25 hours when you don't do level grinding. And especially if you also turn off the animations in battle. A Nidoran male, eh? And we kill it in 2 shots. Oh man, we're just not strong enough. And that did a lot of damage. Fortunately, we will kill you this turn. But Pikachu is slowly leveling up. His level is becoming respectable. Yes, you can avoid fights if you don't get into line of sight with trainers. So that's something to keep in mind. Here's the 3rd bug catcher that we're going to be skipping. Well, I'm not going to skip the experience, but I'm not going to show the battle. He just has a Caterpie and a Metapod. Alright, and then this is Route 3. So before we fight this trainer, you can catch Pidgey here, Spearow, and also the rare Jigglypuff. So we'll take on the last trainer here on Route 3, which is this Lass. And she again has just a single Pokemon at level 14, and that is a Jigglypuff. So we're going to try to do this battle with just Pikachu. Now the reason why I say try is because Jigglypuff has a couple of annoying moves. The first is Pound, and you'll notice that it has pretty strong physical attack. So I'm going to try to use... Oh man, what are you disabling? Okay, Thunder Wave is fine. I'm going to use Growl to try to get Jigglypuff's physical attack down as low as possible. And now that he already used Disable, I don't have to worry about it disabling my only attack move. So instead, we're just going to keep growling it, and then hopefully we'll be able to take it out, and it will not use Sing. Or Sing will miss, thank you. Because sleep in this game is pretty busted. You're going to be knocked out, on average, it seems, at least 3 to 4, sometimes 5, 6, 7 turns. With my luck, anyway. And unlike later generations where you gain back the ability to attack on a turn you wake up, you lose the turn even that you wake up in this game. But we took out Jigglypuff with a minimum of stress. That went much better than I anticipated. That was it. And yes, we know that Route 4 is at the foot of Mount Moon. Interesting. That must be the route that's on the other side of Mount Moon. So we have some more grass here with the same Pokemon as the previous grass area. And then this guy tells us that Mount Moon is quite the trek to get through. Well, we will be experiencing Mount Moon very soon. And it is quite long. It's going to require a lot of short dives where I go in and fight some trainers, get some items, and then exit out to heal. You tripped over a rocky Pokemon named Geodude. Interesting. Well, we'll have to look into that Pokemon and maybe catch one. Well, no maybes about it. We will catch one. But the only Pokemon we want to catch on Route 3 is Jigglypuff, and it is fairly rare, so it might take a while. Now, fortunately, I will just cut after I talk to the people here in the Poke Center to when I catch it. So you won't have to watch my long trials of trying to find it and also catch it. But we learn a little bit more about Team Rocket, the antagonists of this particular game. And then we have the old man that was mentioned previously that tries to sell us a weak Pokemon for 500 money. Now you could buy Magikarp and start leveling it up, and once it hits level 20 it becomes much better. But we are not going to do that because we can just get an old rod that'll allow us to catch as many Magikarp as we want. You're only doing this as a favor to me. Sure you are. You're a scam! I see through you. Alright, so now we have to go catch a Jigglypuff. The next time we will head into Mount Moon and start exploring that particular dungeon area. So we found a Jigglypuff. So let's catch it. Hopefully it won't break out. In my next episode, we will continue onward. So as always, viewers, thank you for the continued support. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in my next episode, where someone might want to name this Jigglypuff. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. So long. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and leave a comment below. Please also subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell. See you next time.